They are very wonderful.
All right, we'll go ahead and get going. Coach, if you want to start us off with just an opening statement, then we'll let them ask you guys questions.
Now, obviously, we're really excited to be here, and it just kind of caps off a great season. And being able to play in Freedom Hall has, I'm so happy that it worked out that we could play here. And I know Louisville fans are nostalgic about this place, and we're excited to hopefully give them some new memories to remember about Freedom Hall.
All right.
What do you guys know about Florida?
Well, we know quite a bit. So they are a storied program. So their coach just got 1,000 wins, I think, a week ago. That's pretty amazing. They are big. They're physical. They're going to be really tough. So, we know that we're going to have to play great to beat them. But, I do think that if we play our best volleyball, like I think this the whole year, our best is better than any opponent's best. But that's if we're playing great.
Is it more difficult at this point in the game to keep everyone focused on one match at a time, knowing there's going to be more and more attention further going to get?
Luckily with this group, I haven't felt that it's been tough to keep us focused on one match at a time. We're really mature. I think we've approached this season the same way every match. Is we have a lot to prove and a lot to play for and a great opportunity that we don't want to let pass us by.
I'm working on a piece on Aiko, and she said yesterday that she had been a coach. She doesn't know she would have picked her. She was as raw as the chicken you find at Kroger. Can you give us a sense for what you saw when she was not as developed as she is now? And why
Yeah.
you recruited?
Yeah, well, luckily I got to see her in camp for a couple years, so I could tell she obviously had no experience, but that she was a phenomenal athlete, and she also wanted to be great, and she was really passionate about the sport of volleyball. So, those are two things that were great to start with. Just she's really physical and athletic and passionate, and Aiko has a drive to be the best, and you could tell that even at camp. Like, she would hit every single ball in the middle of the net, and she'd still be like, "Set me the ball," and I'd be like, "Actually, no, let's not set her again." But but it was like, it's cool that she still wanted it, and she wanted to work through some of the hard times of her learning the game.
How far has she developed in your mind?
A ton, and I think she still has so much further to go. And it's pretty awesome when we talk about great players in the country, and to think, 4 years ago, Aiko was playing on concrete outside. She didn't grow up playing club and playing 60 games a year. She grew up playing 3 or 4 on concrete. So a lot different than most volleyball players you see in Division I.
Your story and Anna could comment on not only her development but her personality. She was unique in that regard.
Yeah.
You guys move that mic to you.
Is this good?
Yeah.
She's a big personality. She is. She loves people. She just wants to be a people person and likes that this sport connects her in so many different ways. I think that's one thing I have always admired about her. She doesn't look at volleyball as just a game. She uses it for so much more than that, and I really respect that, and just her fire. And we all know her smile is contagious, and she's loud, and so it's become part of our team. She's taken on such a huge role the last couple of years, and it's become part of who we are, and I'm glad she'll be here for a little longer.
I've just enjoyed competing next to her, and I feel like the better I get, just the more I enjoy it, and it's been fun to see her develop. And I'm next to Tori a lot, but like when me and Aiko block together, I'm like, I don't know, it feels good. Like, I just enjoy being with her on the court. And not to say that I don't enjoy blocking next to Tori, because I do. That sounded kind of bad. But we're only together one rotation. I enjoy it.
For you all have obviously played a lot of good opponents this year. How big is that heading into this part of the tournament?
Yeah, I definitely think it helps just with our confidence level and just the things that we've done this year have obviously built that confidence up, but also knowing that we've seen a lot of really good teams and we've done a great job preparing for them, and then obviously in the moment competing against them. So, I mean, we know we're not going to see a bad team again this year. Obviously, there's going to be even better competition every single time we step on the court. So we got to take care of Florida, and we know that they're a great team.
Florida has never lost to Louisville volleyball. Is that something you guys want to, have you talked about that at all?
Honestly, we haven't talked about it because I think this year we've done a really good job of, we've looked at those kind of things and we know we've done some historic stuff, but we're at the point where we matter the most. You know, this team, this 2021 Louisville volleyball team matters the most, and there definitely is value in looking at the past and trying to prove people wrong and do things you've never done, but we also have just been so focused on this team and what we're going to do, not what other Louisville teams have done or whatever other Florida teams have done. So we're focused on this Louisville team and this Florida team.
And I know it's a pretty good place for this program. What is it going to be like playing through home?
I didn't know a whole lot about it, but Assad Ali is our video guy, and it's actually the first place that his dad fought, Muhammad, and so I just thought that was pretty cool. And I guess I'm a bad person to ask that question. I didn't know too much, but I know that the fans are excited, and so that's fun for us when the crowd can get into more than just us.
How much do you think it changes your home court advantage playing in a building like this versus down?
I think it just allows for more fans, and I know it was like a pain for us this year. Like, we were packing it out, and we had to ask around for tickets to get like our friends in the game. Like, it's hard for us to get people in the game now, just because people want to come watch us. And so I think that having a space this big will be really special.
I think you've outgrown LN as a program.
I don't know. I'm glad I'm here when we haven't moved on. I love playing in LNN.
Lori, how have you all stayed grounded all year? You've knocked off, good opponents all season long. You're undefeated. How have you all been able to stay grounded?
I mean, I really just think day by day. We've taken it day by day. We've talked about all the stuff that's happened. Like, we don't just blow by, oh, we got the #1 ranking for the first time in program history. Like, we talk about those things and acknowledge that they're potential distractions. You know, there's good distractions or things that are good that can be distractions. There's obviously things that are bad that can be distractions. And so we talk about it. Danny does a great job of just being transparent with it. We talk about how all the success and stuff can cover up things that we need to keep getting better at. And so having those conversations, and then just everybody's been so mature about having a mentality to get better every day. And I feel like the whole team still feels like we can get better. And that's what we're striving after each day in practice, and then just to prepare the best we can for our next match. But it's been really impressive to see a group collectively be so mature and just, like you said, stay grounded with everything that's gone on.
Jenny, you earned the rankings, I guess, a couple of weeks ago. Is there another motivational ploy that you've got in mind as you get deeper in the tournament?
Not really. That was a one-time deal, kind of like the sparkly jacket. You can't reuse your motivational tactics. But, I think just motivation in itself is being in the Sweet 16 and, having a great team and playing Florida, who Louisville's never beaten. There isn't really any external motivation needed.
And at what point did you know that this team was special?
I knew that at the second we were done last year. We knew Tori and Anna were like 95% coming back, and we had everybody else, like our key players, back except for our libero, and I knew we could make another great run. And I also was really excited that we were so mature and had so much experience, because I knew they'd take the summer seriously and, get work done. Some programs took the whole summer off because we had an 8-month-long season last year. But I knew these guys would do a great job and be prepared when, our first practice hit in August.
You mentioned the experience of Danny. This team is obviously, this is the first break Sweet 16. How big is that experience going to be this week?
It's huge, and I was saying when I got here 5 years ago, our goal was to hang a black banner, was just to make to the Sweet 16. And so to say that this is our third in a row, it's a big deal, and we want to make sure that we celebrate that, but also use those past experiences to help us get through and continue to move on and know that there's further to go, and we haven't arrived just getting back to the Sweet 16.
for, I guess, go with the girls when you decided to come back. Is this kind of what you envisioned, or maybe even better than what you envisioned?
I think this is what I kind of saw. I know in 2019 it was my first time playing in the tournament, and so that was just crazy in itself. And then the second time last year, we made it to Sweet 16. I was like a little more confident, like a little more sure of it, but now we've been there and we've done that, and I feel like I just can handle the pressure a little better. And so I was really excited this year to come in and know it's my last one, and like know that I need to enjoy it regardless of what happens. But so that lets me play a little freer, but just knowing that I've been there before.
I don't know if I envisioned exactly this. I don't think I've ever had the thoughts about like, oh yeah, we're going to go have an undefeated season and stuff. I think I was just so excited to come back because I knew how much more we had to do. You know, I knew that both of us felt like we hadn't reached our potential individually or as a team. We hadn't even touched what we thought we could be when we lost to Washington last year in the tournament. I mean, that one, like, still, I think about that game and I still get pissed. You know, it was one of those ones where you're so close and it just was, you didn't want that to end. And so when it ended kind of abruptly in a way that nobody wanted it to, that was even just more of like, all right, we're going back and I don't know what it's going to look like, but I just knew that I wanted to give it everything I had, and that was part of coming back in the summer and getting after it and doing stuff. Like, there's one more year, got to just finish it out best we can.
And up there with Paul was in there a little earlier, talking about the relationship with you. What was that feeling going into that?
I'm just excited. It's just another team, and it's like, I'm confident in our team, but I know regardless who wins, like, I'll be happy for her and to see her succeed, and I know she'll do the same for me. And she's just a really competitive person, and they're a competitive, good team, so it'll just be fun.
You expect to be across from her very much?
I have no idea how rotations line up, so again, not the person to ask.
We know who to ask that.
Yeah.
All right, anybody else? No, we're good. All right, thanks. Ian.
Awesome.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. You look to be a winner.
What?
Yeah. I know. I was really hoping for that. Come on. I don't know. I wanted it so bad. Sorry.